Food in India is never just about flavor. It is a living history and connections. To taste is to understand the very soul of this land. Traditional cooking is tuned to local biodiversity, utilizing climate-resilient grains and wild greens. Age-old fermentation supports gut health, preserving both food and ancestral wisdom. From sacred temple kitchen to indigenous hearths, food serves as a primary spiritual offering, fostering deep social bonds and festive joy. Traditional tools are the hand kitchens, terracotta, hand-hammered brass, and cast iron. They preserve art and enhance flavor.
In India, recipes are rarely written down. My grandmother taught me this when I was your age.
Come, let us cook and share our
Absolutely splendid. Congratulations.
Picture this. It's the late 19th century, 1883 to be exact. The Malabar Coast of Kerala is booming with trade. Ships sailing in for cardamom, pepper and cinnamon. In the coastal town of Thalassery, a visionary named Mambally Bapu opens a modest bakery called the Mambally Royal Biscuit Factory. Bapu is a master craftsman, known for baking fresh loaves of bread, soft buns, and biscuits for British soldiers stationed nearby. But there is one thing Bapu has never baked, nor has anyone in all of India: a real rich plum cake. That changes when Murdoch Brown, a British planter who runs a massive cinnamon estate in nearby Anjarak Candy, walks into Bapu's shop. Brown brings a cherished piece of home, a rich, dense Christmas plum cake, imported all the way from England. Nostalgic for the taste of home, Brown sets the cake on the counter and challenges Bapu. Can you recreate this? He hands Bapu a jar of raisins, dates, and a bottle of fine French brandy to soak the fruit in, assuming Bapu will follow the European recipe to the letter. Bapu accepts the challenge, but he is not interested in simply copying a foreign recipe. He wants to give this cake a Malabar soul. He sets aside the French brandy and reaches for something uniquely local, a potent aromatic brew made from local cashew apples and kadali paja bananas. Next, he leaves behind plain imported flavorings and turns to Kerala's original pride: freshly ground cinnamon, crushed cloves, and fragrant nutmeg grown on the surrounding hills. He folds these rich local spices into his batter and lets the fruit soak in the fiery sweet cashew brew. Bapu pours the spice fruit-filled butter into an iron wok and slides it into his glowing wood-fired brick oven. Within hours, the smell of warm water, toasted cinnamon, and roasted nut fills the streets of Thalassery. When Murdoch Brown returns a day later, Bapu presents him with a glistening dark brown loaf. Brown takes a bite, expecting a simple clone, and stops. The crumb is soft, the texture is perfect, but the taste is an explosion of local flavor. Surprised and amazed, Brown declares it far superior to any cake back in England and orders a dozen more on the spot. On that day in 1883, India's very first cake was born. Not through simple imitation, but through brilliant culinary fusion. Mambally Bapu transformed an English holiday tradition using the spices, fruits and spirits of Kerala. Today, over 140 years later, Kerala's plum cake legacy is celebrated nationwide, especially during Christmas season, with the descendants of the Mambally family continuing to bake. So the next time you enjoy a slice of rich plum cake, remember, it all started in a small oven in Thalassery.